Stop scrolling. This message is for someone that's being born the May of 25, 2026. And 20 years from now, you're going to find this video and you're gonna probably laugh at it. Why? Because the idea of paper money and bank fees will be as old to you that is a fact to me. You won't know the stress of watching your hard-earned saving melt away because your government is printing money infinitely. To you, money has always been digital, borderless, and unactable. Money has always been Bitcoin. I'm recording this so you can see the exact moment we stopped playing with a rigged game. We didn't just find a new currency, we found a way to make sure that by the time you're 20, the world is cheaper, fair, and entirely yours. The world is cheaper, fair, entirely yours. This is how we build your future. Let's be real, everything feels too expensive. We've been lied, told that the price just go up. That's not the law of nature. It's a bug in a broken system. When you use Satoshi, the world actually gets cheaper. Think about it. Technology gets faster and better every year. So why does life feel harder? It's the currency. Today we are moving from the old phase to the live phase. Let's see how Bitcoin is slashing the cost of living and becoming the universal key to everything you want. From your morning coffee to buy a house. Bitcoin isn't coming, it's already here. Let's look how actually you can live on Bitcoin. Let's start with the big move. If you live in the US, company like Square have kicked the doors down.
Bitcoin can help diversify how you spend, save, and invest in your business, especially when every swipe of a credit card eats away at your bottom line. Let's say you run a local grocery chain. Most purchases are small, like a bag of produce or a gallon of milk, so credit card fees start to add up fast. With Square, you can now accept Bitcoin with zero payment processing fees, no chargebacks, and near instant access to funds. And you choose how money settles into your account, whether in USD or Bitcoin, instantly and right from your Square dashboard.
Through Cash App, thousands of local merchants are accepting Bitcoin with near zero processing fees. Scanning to pay is now faster and more secure than fumbling with a plastic card. Would you like a world-class education? At Lomond School in Scotland, they've made history at the first in the UK to accept Bitcoin for tuition, launching the Satoshi Scholarship.
Then why are we not part of that? Because if we're supporting society to become more resilient to these ills, we're either part of the problem or we're part of the solution. And I want us to be part of the solution. God, that sounded good.
That was really good. And you were announcing that your school is going to be the first to accept Bitcoin for tuition fees. Can you tell me a little bit about how this came about?
Well, yeah, pull up a chair. It's been, honestly, I'm going to start this with confession, right? Good girl that I am. I'm just learning about Bitcoin, so I am no expert. I am loving the journey so far.
You can literally pay for boarding school education in Scottish Highlands directly from your hardware wallet. No bank wire, no 3 days wait. How about real estate? In 2026, Dubai has become Bitcoin City.
You have probably heard that you can buy property with Bitcoin in Dubai, but what does that actually look like in real life? Is it legal? Is it complicated? And who's doing it? In this video, I'll break down how easy and real the process actually is, what makes it so simple in Dubai, and how you can buy property using crypto with full ownership and legal security. Step 1. Create a Bitcoin account. Open a Bitcoin wallet. Step 2. Create a Bitcoin account. Step 3. Verify your identity. Step 4. Sign up for free email newsletter. Step 5. Submit your application. Step 6. Verify your identity. Step 7. Sign up for paid email newsletter. Step 8. Submit your application. Step 9. Verify your identity. Step 10. Sign up for free email newsletter. Step 11. Sign up for paid email newsletter. Step 12. Verify your identity. Step 13. Sign up for free email newsletter. Step 14. Sign up for paid email newsletter. Step 15. Verify your identity. Step 16. Sign up for free email newsletter. Step 17. Sign up for paid email newsletter. Step 18. Sign up for free email newsletter. Step 19. Sign up for pa is actually legal? Yes.
About 10% of all major real estate transactions. They say you can buy a house in 10 minutes, not 10 weeks. You're buying the hardest real estate with the hardest money. Or rest in a 5 stars in Tokyo using Travela, the app. Using nothing but sats. But let's talk about what's happening in the street. Let's take a quick trip around the world to the real revolution. In Costa Rica.
Ya encontramos nuestra misión.
The project started at a local organic farmers market founded by Kena Aguilar and her mother Estela.
Deep in the region known locally as Bitcoin Jungle, Uvita, there's roadside farmers who don't even have bank accounts. You pull up, they have a Lightning Network QR code printed on a piece of cardboard. You can buy fresh coconut straight from the back of their truck. Zero fees, peer-to-peer. In Japan, tucked away in the neon alleyways of Osaka, there is a 6-seat ramen shop where an 80-year-old owner that doesn't speak English, but his grandson does. And he set up a tablet on the counter. You finish your bowl, scan the screen, and settle your bill in sats in 2 seconds. In Argentina and Buenos Aires, the local fiat currency loses value every day. At neighborhood Parillas, it's a stakeout. The menu in pesos change every week. But if you ask to pay in Bitcoin, you get a secret local discount for using sats. In South Africa, outside of Cape Town, in a local spaza shops, people are buying bread and milk with Bitcoin. And the craziest part is that they use a tech called a Machankura that lets them send Satoshi without even needed internet.
Machankura's Bitcoin wallet targets Africans with old school phones and no internet. The service lets users in 9 African countries tap into the Bitcoin Lightning Network using basic feature phones. Anyone who's interested in using Bitcoin and living on Bitcoin should be able to do so easily.
Flip phones without needing internet service. In conclusion, look at the absolute contrast we've just covered. You can use Bitcoin to buy a luxury villa in Dubai. You can go in a private school in Scotland. You can eat ramen in Japan. And you can buy milk and everything else in the grocery stores in South Africa. The message is that Bitcoin is money. It's the only money that works exactly the same everywhere on earth. We've seen what you can buy, but how do you actually handle the tech without breaking a sweat? In part 2 of this chapter, we're going technical. I'm going to show you some apps that you can need on your phone right now. We're going to look how to receive payment, whether you're a freelancer or a business owner, and I'll show you how massive companies are now giving the employees the chance to be paid directly in Bitcoin. We're cutting the old cords of the bank for good. If you're ready to live 100% on Bitcoin standard, hit that like, subscribe, and keep stacking stats.